What is going on, everyone? I hope you are all doing well. Today's video is just going to be kind of a talking head piece discussing the current state of the channel moving forward and also requesting some assistance from you guys out there to keep this channel going the way that it is right now. Over the past month, I have been hit extremely hard by the whole adpocalypse algorithm that is going around right now, flagging a lot of gaming videos. It's even flagged a lot of my recent tech uploads that I have to go and manually dispute with YouTube, but usually by the time that gets rectified, most of the videos have already lost their steam as far as views are concerned, so they pretty much make next to nothing, and my income here on YouTube as a result has been cut pretty much in half. So it's certainly hurt me a lot. So I wanted to just raise your guys' awareness over to the Patreon that I just updated the entire thing. I updated all of the reward tiers and everything on there. A lot of interesting stuff going up on there. And I'm going to be doing monthly vlog posts also on the Patreon that are going to be exclusive to that. So I just wanted to kind of raise your guys' awareness to the Patreon, which I will link down at the top of the description below. And I hope you guys go over there and check it out and consider contributing to the channel so that I can really continue doing this for you guys, because I'm not sure how much longer that I will be able to with the current ad situation going on, because Amazon is not enough to, make up for the fact that my YouTube ad revenue has pretty much been cut in half. Amazon helps out a lot, so the people that shop over there, please continue to do it. It helps a lot. Like, I'm telling you, it really does. Like, that is one of the biggest sources of my income to fund this channel is through Amazon. But without the YouTube ad revenue, it's going to be extremely difficult moving ahead. I just got back from PAX West. That trip was completely funded by me. The only assistance I had was from Acer, who provided me with a laptop so that I could edit videos. They didn't give me any financial support, but I'm eternally grateful for the laptop. It helped out so much. But no other companies contributed at all. No one gave me money to sponsor that trip, to fly out there or stay up out there. That was completely on me, out of my pocket, so that I could kind of give you guys that content from PAX West, which a lot of you seem to like, especially that interview with AMD. So yeah, I love doing that kind of stuff. I want to keep doing it, moving ahead in the future, but without your support, I'm just not sure how well I'm going to be able to do that. So please check out the link down in the description below over to the Patreon and consider supporting the channel. All right, so next up, I just wanted to talk a little bit about me and the weight loss and everything like that. A lot of people have been expressing concern down in the comments as far as my weight is concerned. In case you don't remember, about 2 years ago, I had a weight loss surgery. I had gastric sleeve surgery, which was very successful. I had lost about 150 pounds initially in the first year and a half. Since that time, I've actually put on about 30 pounds over the course of the last year. A lot of that is, diet concern, but the bigger part of it really is that it's become a lot more difficult for me to exercise because of a condition that I live with called lymphedema. So that's something I've never mentioned here on the channel before, but it is something that I live with every day. It makes it extremely difficult for me to do anything physical. So you can imagine how hard it was for me going out to Seattle for PAX West, especially when flying and traveling in general, because I have to spend so much time in a chair, actually makes the condition worse. So for those of you that aren't familiar with what lymphedema is, it is essentially an accumulation of fluid, in this case lymphatic fluid, that will collect in the limbs. It's very common in cancer patients that have had procedures to have lymph nodes removed and things like that. They'll often get swelling in their arms and things, but mine is confined to my legs. And the reason that I suffer from lymphedema, it's not really a weight thing. It's actually because I had an infection in my right leg about close to 9 years ago. Actually, it was January 2008. I was hospitalized for 2 weeks because of an infection in my lower right leg that caused my calf to actually balloon double in size overnight. Like, I went to bed, woke up the next morning in agony with my leg beet red and doubled in size from the knee down to my toes. And it was absolutely horrible. It went septic. I was in the hospital, like I said, for close to 2 weeks, where they were pumping me full of IV antibiotics. And it has made an impact on me ever since then. The lymphedema has affected me on my inner thighs, where I have now what are called lobules, or it's basically like a growth on my inner thighs that makes it very difficult for me to walk around or do anything physical. So that's really, why I have to continue doing YouTube, and why it's, my main source of income is it's not that it is that I can't really go out physically and get a job somewhere. I have to work from home. So it's kind of that whole problem there is, You know, I want to lose weight, but it's become extremely difficult because of the whole physical aspect side of it. But I am still making, you know, I'm still trying very hard. It's difficult to kind of talk about this stuff, but starting on Monday, I'm actually going to be doing a pouch reset diet. My girlfriend's actually going to be joining in on this with me because she's so supportive. I absolutely love her to death. She doesn't have to do this with me, but she is going to do it anyway, where we're going to basically go on a 10-day diet that is designed for people like me that have had gastric sleeve surgery, because it's natural for the stomach to kind of increase in size again over time. But you can do what's known as a pouch reset, where you really restrict your diet for 10 days, which should bring it down quite considerably so that I start getting full a lot quicker when I eat, just like right after when I had the surgery. So we're going to be doing like a liquid diet, and for like the first 3 to 5 days, it's pretty much just an all liquid diet. And then we go into like soft foods. You can eat like eggs and things like that, but it's going to be a tough 10 days, but I'm going to get through it. And hopefully it kind of sets me on the path to kind of continue on with the weight loss and kind of get back on track with all of that. Because I want to continue doing this here for you guys. I want to be here for a long time and be able to produce content here on the channel and also support the woman that I love. I'm going to spend the rest of my life with her. That's my plan anyway. Eventually, one day, I want to put a ring on her finger. So hopefully you guys can all help out with that. And I appreciate your support from watching the videos, you know, using the Amazon links. Those of you that have been kind enough to go over and visit the Patreon and contribute in that way, I thank all of you very, very much for that. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here and continue working on content here for the channel. I'm going to continue thinking of ideas for videos. If you have any that you want to post down in the comments below, feel free to let me know. Also coming up in the very near future, I'm in the process of setting up an e-shop with a lot of new shirt designs. I'm working on a new channel logo. I've had the JP logo there for a while, but it's because it has so many shaders and don't get me wrong, it looks really nice, but it has like a lot of shaders and different designs to it that doesn't really make it very friendly for printing it on a t-shirt. So I'm in the process of making one that is a little bit more simpler in design, so we can kind of get it on, you know, t-shirts, do different colors and stuff like that, and just, you know, expand the eShop as things go forward. A lot of the reward tiers over on Patreon are mentioning the t-shirts and how that's involved in some of the reward tiers. So be sure to go check that out, and I will update you guys on the channel as the t-shirt designs become available, and you'll probably see me wearing them as well. So keep an eye out on all of that in the very near future. And thank you once again for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like on it down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.